In this video, I'm going to clear the age-old question for ACCA. If you're eligible for exemption, should you take them? And if you are, how do you study for them? If you find value in this video, give us a thumbs up. And as always, if you've not subscribed, then please click on the subscribe button. And guys, do stay till the end of this video because we're going to announce something that should be beneficial to many of you guys. Everywhere I go, one of the most common questions by ACCA candidates is that I have been eligible for 5 exemptions, 4 exemptions, 7 exemptions, 9 exemptions. How should I start studying for the balance papers? So a few quick points, guys. Number one, the ACCA body is unique in its qualification to allow candidates like us to start the qualification midway. Because the logic is that if the topics that are there in ACCA, let's just take financial accounting as an exam from knowledge level. Financial accounting is a common subject. We study that in our university, we study that in BCom, in BBA, etc., in so many other qualifications. The body assumes that if you have cleared an financial accounting exam, let's say in your BCom third year, by your university, then you are eligible to actually claim exemptions of ACCA's financial accounting. Because what you studied there can be applied here and your knowledge is the same. That's what the body unfortunately assumes, which is not true. Because we all know that the way we study for a college exam or the way we study any other exam is not generally as serious as we would when we take up a professional qualification. So you might take the exemption because you're technically eligible for it, but that financial accounting paper is the base for multiple papers in ACCA's future levels. So at your skill level, right, as you know, financial reporting is like the sort of the older brother for financial accounting. And in your professional level, strategic business reporting is the oldest brother from these three, right? So it's difficult to just directly jump into FR, which is financial reporting, and assume that because you're cleared a financial accounting paper in your BCom, you will be able to have the same knowledge of financial accounting of ACCA knowledge level, which is the base for your financial reporting. So with this confusion, what happens is that everybody who's eligible jumps on it, but they misunderstand. They believe that they are getting the exemption just because they are lucky, or they sometimes choose ACCA because they're getting exemptions, because they think of it as a shortcut. They feel that out of 13 papers, if I'm eligible for 5 exemptions, I only have to give 8 of them. And that increases the chances of taking up ACCA for the wrong reasons. So my suggestion is that if you are eligible for certain exemptions, do grab them. But you might need to study them a little bit before you actually start appearing for the ACCA exams which you are eligible for. So the way I would suggest is that from your knowledge level, if you're exempted from knowledge level, financial accounting and management accounting, these 2 exams are the base for many papers in your skill and professional level. So if you're eligible for these 2 exemptions, I would still encourage you to go through the past papers and just check whether these topics are familiar for yourself, because they will come as a base for your future ACCA papers. Similarly, if you're eligible for skill level, I would really request that you at least study for financial reporting, because financial reporting is not only going to be important for papers like SBR, but also for your advanced audit. And finally, as you know the ACCA structure, if you're exempted from the skill level papers, you do know that professional level has the advanced version of the skill level papers. So if you're exempted from performance management or taxation or audit or financial management, they all have an equivalent advanced level in the P level papers. So if you're going to be taking up those, really request you to study a bit. And it's not very difficult, guys. You can see the past exam papers. You can reach out to people like us who can give you some form of basic guidance, or you can quickly self-study right online and just refamiliarize yourself with these papers so that you are confident to actually not only studying the concepts of the high level, but you can actually pass. There are so many students who land up not clearing because they take up exemptions happily and then realize that, oh, their base is so weak that there is no way they can actually cope up and even give this exam. And that causes a lot of people to lose momentum and then eventually feel like giving up and leaving such qualifications. So with that said, guys, do take the exemptions. If you are very self-aware and you realize that no, your base is weak, then my suggestion is forfeit the exemptions. It might feel like a blunder in the short term, and why would you do that when you're eligible for an exemption? But by putting yourself through that paper for 2 or 3 months and forcing yourself to study, your base becomes so strong that I can promise you, you will land up saving more time by actually giving these exams, because you added an extra 3 months of the basic papers, rather than you take the exemptions when you're not prepared and try to attempt the higher level papers where your effort to study will be much higher and the chances of you not clearing the papers might increase. And since you stuck till the end of this video, please do click on the link below. We will be choosing 2 out of you guys to actually have a one-on-one with me where you can ask anything, whether it is about any of our programs, anything about your career in the field of finance and accounting, or about this video. So looking forward to having a chat with each of you guys one-on-one. With that said, if you still are not clear about any doubt regarding exemptions, please feel free to leave it in the comments. We'll get back to you personally.